Phil here, and welcome to our first edition of Beauty School. So glad that you're joining us. So, on our channel, my name is Phil, and we do hacks about parenthood. And, I really wanted to start talking about developing inner beauty in our daughters. A couple reasons. Well, why am I qualified to talk about beauty? After all, I did call this beauty school. Well, the beauty part, well, I do, even though it's not my day job, I do cut my own hair. So there's that beauty part. And then as far as being qualified to talk about beauty in our daughters, I actually have two daughters, and one was born a couple of years ago. And the name of my channel, Clueless MD, actually comes from feeling quite clueless around the time when she was born. And even though I'm trained as a physician, actually, despite all that medical training, I still felt clueless when it came to being a dad. And so I wanted to create a platform where parents could come together, and hopefully by sharing hacks and tips and tricks, we could feel less clueless together. So recently, about 6 days ago, actually, we had our second daughter. And when she was, we were preparing to get ready for her to come into this world, it brought me back because it's like, with our first daughter, as a dad, as a man, it's like, okay, I know we're gonna have a daughter come into this world, but it's like, what is gonna be my role? What is my job to, in having a daughter? Because if I was to have a son, maybe my mind can go straight to, oh, I have to train him to be a leader or a warrior or a fighter. Because that is in, as a man in my own DNA. But when it comes to a daughter, am I supposed to simply just raise her to marry her off? Like, is that the point? What is the point? So I wanted to develop a series where we talk about what are those things that, especially as men, but parents in general, how we can raise not only the outer beauty of our children, of our daughters especially, but the inner beauty. There's so much that, goes into, just the outer beauty of our daughters. It's like, I heard something recently that I thought was pretty accurate. So boys are brought up in a way, based on, how to act a certain way, maybe their behavior or character. And girls, it's like, how they look. And, I just wanted to do more than that. So, without any further ado, I want to introduce to you the young woman of the hour. Hold on one moment. All right, here she is. This is her first time live, and she's very precious, and she's awake, you know? So, you can all say hi and wave. Even if you aren't watching this live, feel free to hit like if any of this content resonates with you. And certainly if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, feel free to follow. Would love to have you follow along our journey. So basically what I wanted to do with this series is basically, since this is the first week of my daughter's life, I wanted to take out a whole year and commit it to this idea of how do we raise daughters in terms of their character, not just in terms of their outer beauty, but in terms of their inner beauty. Yes, so certainly our daughters are beautiful on the outside, but what more can we do to encourage, just foster them, just really crushing it in terms of being the best possible versions of themselves that they can be. And so the way that I wanted to do that, that I thought about doing that, I was like, how can I structure almost like a, whoa, 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 I know, you want me to just cut to the chase, right? All right, how could I structure a curriculum that could that would be able to guide the discussion about raising our kids and their character, right? And I thought that maybe we could do that using a text that maybe a lot of people, and I'll take this out just to be on the safe side, a lot of people look to in terms of guidance. And it was something that I think may have been given to us during our first daughter's baby blessing at a church called Hillsong Church. If you're around a Hillsong Church, would highly recommend if you're a church person or not. It's definitely a cool place. But this kid's Bible, it's a beginner's Bible. And I was thinking and, thought it would be awesome if you out there would be interested in joining me. Is the journey would be just reading every week. It would be a weekly series. Ooh, 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 ooh. It would be a weekly series. Okay, we gotta get you a little more comfortable, right? I mean, this is the first time you're in front of the camera, right? I mean, you're only 7 days old and you're in front of the camera and you're on live, not TV, but you're on live YouTube. That's amazing. You're doing so good so far, okay? And I know you want your voice to be heard too. What do you want to say to everybody? Oh, now she doesn't know how to talk, right? Oh, bless you. Bless you. So what I wanted to do is something that we could follow, along this journey. And from each reading, each time we go on camera, just come away with a take-home point as far as something that could help guide us in terms of really wanting to instill good qualities in our daughters. So today we're gonna start with the very first story here in our Bible, and this is called the Beginner's Bible. And if you want to follow along, you can certainly. What I can do is include the link to this Bible in the comments section. And okay, and so you can follow along too. But I'll have it here as well. So it's the beginning. So Genesis 1, the beginning. Okay, you ready? Okay. Okay, I better get going, right? Okay. How about this? In the beginning, the world was empty. Darkness was everywhere. This is live video. Okay, so I know you're just making me work hard for this, right? Do you like the other arm better? All right, let's try the other arm. Okay, let's try the other arm. Whoa, let's see how we do this. Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? Okay, good. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. Oh, you like this arm better? Okay, I better get going. But God had a plan. God separated. Okay, I'll get up. 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 God separated the light from the darkness. Let there be light, he said, and the light turned on. He called the light day, and he called the darkness night. Okay. All right, you need a little break. All right, why don't we take a little break? But I'm so glad that we got to introduce just the idea of what we'd like to do here. And if you're interested in just developing your daughter's character, if you've ever had an interest in that, I would love to hear from you, because I would love to know that, I'm not alone in this, especially you guys out there. It's a challenge, as you can see, raising children, but possibly especially daughters. But it is a blessing. So, all right. I think she needs a little mama time. You know what I'm saying? All right. You want to say goodbye? All right. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.